Happy Wednesday, Year 5. So today we're looking at adverbials for time. Now we might know these as time conjunctions, we've looked at them before. Can any of you remember any time conjunctions that we have used? If you jot them down on your sheet and when you post them on Dojo, I'll be able to see if you've remembered ones that we have used before in our previous writing. Alright then, so the first thing you're going to do, Year 5, is you are going to tell me what happened to you yesterday. So, from waking up to going back to sleep, I want you to pick 5 points in your day of what happened to you. Now, there might be funny parts, they might just be normal. I brushed my teeth, I had something to eat, but it needs to be in chronological order. Now, we know what chronological order means. It means it has to go in the order and time that it happened. You can't put something at the beginning that happened at 6 o'clock at night when you've got plenty of other things to talk about before. So it must be in chronological order. So I want you to write down waking up, and then I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and write 5 moments that happened in your day, and then write went to sleep at the end. So they are the things that you are going to use in our next part of the task, okay? So do this first for me. Pause the video, complete this, and then we'll move on to the next part of the task. Here are our time adverbials that we've seen before. We've had them on the sheets at school when we've had them on the tables ready for us in our writing and when we've been editing. So it's something that we've seen before. So I thought I'd pop it on to the video so you can keep coming back to it as a reference as well. All right? So here we go then. I did a little 1 to 5 of what happened to me yesterday, and I picked a couple of mine to talk through with you. Now, yours will be a lot more exciting. Some of your days will definitely be more exciting than mine, but I just wanted to do it to show you what I'm expecting from today's session. All right? Dear Diary, well, what a day yesterday was. It all began as soon as my alarm went off at 6:30. I looked outside the window and my car was fully frozen over. I was fuming. I could have exploded with range like a ticking time bomb. So now, not only was I stuck in lockdown, I was going to have to de-ice my car in the freezing cold. But guess what? Things were about to get even worse. After finally waking Arlo from his deep sleep, I eventually managed to make it outside ready for my morning walk. As I started walking, I realised that my coat, which was brand new, had a broken zip. I turned back around immediately, as I was not walking around with a broken zip on my coat when it was absolutely freezing outside. When I got home, my brother just said, "That was a quick walk. What was the point in that?" This made me really angry. He hadn't been outside, which felt like the Arctic. Okay, let me just get my highlighter. And in yellow, we are going to highlight the adverbials for time. So hoping you spotted yesterday, which signifies an adverbial for time. And I'm also hoping you've seen after as well. Okay. Now, did any of you spot my embedded clause? I'd be really impressed if you did spot my embedded clause. Now, remember I said you could use dashes, brackets and commas to pop it in as long as the extra information is about one noun in your sentence. So here is my embedded clause. I have used which is brand new, and I'm talking about the coat as my noun for that sentence. So your task for today is to create something like this using your events of yesterday that you have just jotted down. I would like you to make sure that you are using the time adverbials correctly, because that is our main focus for today. And if you are feeling really super duper, I would like you to include an embedded clause, just like I have done here. If you include an embedded clause, there will be extra dojos up for grabs, and I will let Miss Pino to pop those on as well. I really look forward to reading what happened to you yesterday, even though we're stuck in lockdown. I'm sure some of you still have some funny stories to tell me, which is one thing I do miss, having a little chat with you guys. And hopefully we can have that soon. Alright? I look forward to reading them when you post them on Dojo. And I can't wait for a little giggle with some of them as well. Okay, enjoy writing.